Hi, everybody. There may have been a time in your life, or hopefully a time will come in your life, where you meet somebody that you instantly make a connection with, whether it be somebody that you love or somebody that you fall into friendship with. And you have to cherish those times because they're extremely rare. And I'll tell you a story about Mike. Mike was a voice that used to call my company business all the time and place an order. And I discovered quickly that he had a fantastic sense of humor. He was always more than happy. It's difficult to describe. Just a beautiful person to talk to on the phone. I waited for his phone call every week. He'd phone 2 or 3 times a week. And we got to talking. We shared home numbers. We never called each other for some reason. And but you know what? I really liked the man. One day I started to notice that he didn't call anymore. And I didn't know what happened. And then somebody else from his company called. And I said, hey, listen, well, what's with Mike? He doesn't call anymore. And I was informed that Mike had cancer and that he wouldn't be working for a while. So I had his home number and I reached out to him, and sure enough, he did have cancer. It was basically from asbestos poisoning, which you wouldn't believe would be a thing in this day and age, but it was. And when he came from the Philippines, he landed in Winnipeg, and they put him into a job there that involved cleaning asbestos, and he got sick really quickly. The only treatment available to him at the time, and the best treatment and the best course of option, was to send Mike to Toronto, which of course is expensive. He had to stay there quite some time to continue treatments, and it was maybe a month or so of being there. And it adds up, right? And healthcare only pays so much. So at that point, his wife started a GoFundMe page, and we collected some money for Mike. And a couple of donors stepped forward, which were bloody incredible. I mean, they paid for his flight down there, accommodations, the whole thing. It was truly heartwarming. When he came back and he did follow up, we discovered that, you know what, he's in remission. And how could you not be happy? I mean, after all they'd gone through, this was a beautiful experience to find out that he'd gone into remission. Well, it was a little over a year ago, and as I'm discovering now, Mike once again has got cancer. He took out one lung at that time. He's down to a single lung, and that cancer's back, and it's more aggressive than ever, to the point where they're not even going to continue treatment anymore. He's just expected to pass away and bide his time until that happens. So it's heartbreaking. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to say. And I'm sure if you've been in that position, this is something that you feel as well. If it's in your heart, I'm going to post a link to a GoFundMe page if you can help him out. Even $10, $15 makes a big difference. As you can see, it's run by Tundra Manufacturing. That's the company that he works for, which has been incredible through this whole time. They've kept him working as long as he could while he had the strength, and now he just doesn't have the strength anymore. Pretty quick, that strength is going to fade away. This will surely be his last Christmas, as sad as that is. He leaves a young family behind. So I'm asking one more time. See if you can help us out with Mike on a GoFundMe. And failing that, if you can't do that, how about this? Christmas cards. Cards of well-wishing. Let me know. I'll give you my address. You can bring them here to my house. I'll take them to Mike. Anything that we can do to let him know that people are thinking about him. It's important as human beings that we do that. We can't change the world, gang. But we can help one person at a time. So see if it's in your heart to do something.